A lot of people over the years have come up to me and thanked me for not going to South Africa when I was offered a lot of, unbelievable $1 million at that time was like, at least 10 million now or more, play an exhibition against Bjorn. So I feel proud that I made that decision at the time. Had I done it, I don't think it would have changed the world one way or the other had I gone, but I'm proud that I did do it.
I mean, $1 million in 1980. That was
could have bought a Van Gogh. Could have bought a.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention that's really entering the peak of your career. So, I mean, you hadn't made your fortune by then yet. You were starting to.
Yeah, but I was lucky.
So, like, what do you remember from the decision-making process around that?
I remember that it felt wrong, and I remember thinking that I had just walked into a sport that was exploding, in my opinion, and it was thanks to the people that I idolized, like Laver was my idol, and some others that, blazed the trail, but that people were, and Bjorn and Connors and these other guys that I was lucky enough to be playing. So I thought this was rather amazing. And then so I thought to myself, yeah, this is an unbelievable amount of money at the time, but it's also, there's a reason why they're offering me an unbelievable amount of money, because they're going to take advantage of me and sort of use that propaganda in a way. I mean, I was 21, but I could get that. So I wasn't going to be the pawn in that whole thing. So that, I took pride in that. It wasn't that difficult, ultimately, decision. I didn't need, I'm 21. I don't need the money that bad yet. So I think that was one of the better decisions I made in my career.
Why did it feel wrong then?
Well, just, why are they offering me this amount of money to go play in South Africa one match when I was getting, 10 grand? Mm-hmm. It was something, obviously immediate red flag. And you try to hear the people, oh, no, that's not the case at all. This is a part that's independent. They've allowed the black people there to live in freedom. You're like, well, really? I don't know, but I doubt, that doesn't sound right to me. I mean, everything sounded like, just didn't have a ring of truth to it, I guess, is the way I would put it.
What did Nelson Mandela say to you when you subsequently met him years later?
He said that it was an honor to meet me. So I was like, that's what I should be saying to him. But he's saying that to me. Now, maybe these brilliant politicians, they just say the right thing, but it felt like I was like, wow, this is unbelievable. That this guy who apparently had no bitterness whatsoever, resentment, or didn't hold on to things, and I'm worried about, some lame call or why didn't I win, the French or this, that, and the other thing that are completely, compared to what he went through, totally meaningless. And when he told me that he had listened, I listened to your match, you and Borg at Wimbledon, I realized he was at, Robins Island listening to my match on the prison radio. I'm like, what a jerk you are, that you're sitting there whining about everything. So that was a serious jolt, perspective and a reality check there. But nonetheless, it was, the most amazing person I ever met. I will say that. His hands, they felt like he had these big hands that just felt so warm, and I don't know, it was like an angel on earth.